Haha, that cash wasn't supposed to be showing. Haha, that's like all. I don't even usually have that. Hello, I'm Andrea Runnels. I just finished working out. I'm a sweaty mess, but I always get like all philosophical when after I work out. I've sort of wiped the sweat off. I don't know why, because I guess it just makes me all zen or something. I just wanted to say hello to everyone. Hello, Laura. Hello, Mikey D. Mikey D, you have convinced me to do Tailwind. I listened to your scope this morning and on the way to school, and I listened to it when I was walking into school, and I was riveted, and I am going to try Tailwind because of you. You persuaded me, because I went to watch just a scope, and for some reason the playback was being weird, so I was like, well, I'm just going to listen to Mikey D's, and you persuaded me. I'm going to try it. So thank you for that. I haven't even had a chance yet because actually my student teacher needed my computer all day because she was doing a lesson, so I didn't really get a chance, but I'm going to try it. So thank you. Oh my God. Let me put my sunglasses on. That's better. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I'm so excited, and I love that free 100 pen thing you gave too. But anyways, speaking of my student teacher, I am so proud of her. She is with me. This is her final round before she graduates. She's graduating in 3 weeks, and I'm her ESOL placement with at Georgia State University, which was where I ended up graduating from. I started Auburn, but I graduated from Georgia State. They have to do a ESOL placement or a special ed placement for their last block, and since I'm ESOL certified, I get a lot of the not a lot, I get some college students doing their ESOL block, and she had a kindergarten placement before me, and she found out like the day before she started that she was gonna have 5th grade, and it's a big jump going from kindergarten to 5th grade, and she is super petite, but she is like, she's my mini-me. She's got a voice that carries, and I love it, and she's very progressive like I am, very out of the box, and she's embraced like the whole brain teaching that I'm doing. I haven't fully implemented whole brain teaching this year because, like a broken record, everyone knows, well, a lot of people know, I started on my year like crap because of the dog attack, and I didn't get to do my procedures like I wanted. So the parts of it she's implemented, and she got observed by her college supervisor for the final time, and she got a 100 on her observation. She got a 100. She nailed it, and she didn't just do an easy like little paper pencil thing. She did a science lab with 5th graders, and she did it 3 times today. A science lab on erosion involving chalk and lemon juice, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so happy that like my influence is because I've had all this drama at work lately, blah blah blah, whatever, and so I'm happy that I am having a positive influence on not just my students, but like my student teacher too. And my college supervisor just could not say enough positive things about her, and was thanking me because apparently I'm the only supervising teacher that has given any of their student teachers in the ESOL block the WIDA standards, which I don't understand how you can teach ESOL and not be familiar with the WIDA can-do chart. Please explain that to me, because that's kind of your guidepost for working with ESOL students, is knowing what level they're at. And if you don't even, thank you, if you don't even know what WIDA level your kids are at, how can you meet their needs, and how can you modify your instruction? And let me tell you, they're not. That's why they don't give it to them. They don't even get me on that soapbox about my ESOL babies. But anyways, so she says she's my mini-me, and I told her, I was like, the one thing, I was like, do not get distracted by your phone. And I said, I'm trying to model that really well. I said, when you have your own classroom, you'll be super busy, and you won't even have as much downtime as you do now. So I said, that's just something to think about, but I'm not mentioning it to your college supervisor because it's not a big deal. And I just, but she has done so well. I'm so proud of her, and she's doing a role reversal in a couple weeks. So that means I'm going to be getting a lot done. So that's going to be great. And also, it is my daughter's birthday. She is turning 20. I cannot believe I have a 20-year-old. I look like it after all my makeup sweated off. But so I'm going home to get ready, and we're going out to eat for her birthday. And I don't know how many of you have the whole week off. I'm just counting the hours down right now. But we're going to talk about Pompeii tomorrow. I can't wait. That is not directly in my standards, but we're talking about earth science, and I like science when it relates to history, when I can tie history into it. So I am going to sneak Pompeii into teaching earth science and constructive, and I keep saying deconstructive forces because of deconstructing the standards. What's up is I'm a teacher, and so me talking about anything teacher related is probably going to be boring to people who are non-teachers, but what's up back? Yes, I'm so, like, I have always been fascinated by the story of Pompeii. I'm such a weirdo with the history stuff. And so vocabulary has that, of course, because I love vocabulary. And thank you. And I don't know what on earth. I know Jess was saying that the one school teacher, a parent was complaining about vocabulary. And I was like, do I need to perform my rap for them? Because I would be happy to. I wrote a rap about vocabulary. I love it that much. I'm a better writer than I'm a rapper, though. I would not venture to say that I'm not. I'm a huge history buff, huge history nerd. I teach science and social studies, 5th grade science and social studies. And, like, we were just rocking and rolling with social studies, but we kind of had to take a step back and teach the weathering and erosion and, all that stuff. So tomorrow we are doing Pompeii. I have the book by Mary Pope Osborne, who is the author of the, Magic Tree House. And, most people don't know that she writes, well, I guess I didn't know, that she writes some nonfiction books too. That's right, you do. And you got to know how to rhyme, and I love alliteration, clearly, because my store name, my teacherpreneur name is Running Things with Runnels, and I always try to do clever little titles for Periscope, except when I forget to do titles, which I did the other day. I can't believe I did that. I was like I was all into it, like talking about taking care of yourself, and I was like, how come no one's watching? And that's because I didn't even put a title. So that made a lot of sense. But anyways, I'm looking forward to doing that tomorrow. Normally, if I was teaching, like, language arts, I love the Would You Rathers, by Rachel Lynette. The holiday ones are awesome. I try to incorporate them in every holiday. So we do have 30 minutes of writing in the morning, thank goodness, because I love writing. I love teaching writing. So, I still get to do language arts. I also have decided I am hijacking some language arts standards and incorporating them into science and social studies. I taught my kids close reading this week. They should have already learned it probably in August, but you know, the language arts teacher, love her, but she's missed the whole, like, what is close reading thing, because she's been staying at home for the past 4 years. So I taught them. Jennifer Finley, did you know she has added science content stuff to her store? I love her. She is one of my favorite sellers, and I gush over her all the time, and I probably make her feel uncomfortable because I'm being such a weirdo. Like, I have about everything for math, for 5th grade, everything for language arts, and she added science, and she has these amazing close read passages with constructive response questions, which is what my kids need to work on in Georgia. That's what our test is. And so if you teach 3rd, 4th, or 5th, and you teach science, even if you teach language arts, she has the whole, and it's a complete close read set. She even has, like, the annotations in the package, and she has answer key, and it's, like, wonderful. And so I bought the constructive and destructive forces passages, and we've been working on that this week. And so Jennifer Finley, who she's in Georgia, so everything is aligned with my standards, but a lot of it, I know she has one on electricity I bought too. She's amazing. She is amazing, and she is so humble. She's actually, I almost pooped in my pants when I found out that she is in my social studies group. I didn't even know. I posted one of her blog posts, and I was like, she's wonderful, and I was like, here, and she was like, oh, thank you for, I was like, what? I didn't even know because she's gotten remarried, and so her last name is Williams now, but she still uses Jennifer Finley, of course, for branding. But yeah, I was like, I couldn't believe she was in my group. And so was Molly Phillips from Elementary Lesson Plans, who I own, like, every single one of her social studies close reading sets, interactive notebook stuff. So yeah, so that's a easy way to incorporate literacy, and that has made my life so easy because I'm really good at incorporating literacy into social studies because I love them both, and science I'm trying to do a better job on, and that's made, and even little vocabulary foldables, it's made it so easy. So check her out because you normally don't think of her for having science stuff, and of course I have some science penguin stuff because her stuff is amazing, but she's awesome. And what else? So I've talked about happy things from today. Here's how I start out my day that that I told my student teacher I probably shouldn't have done that. Well, yesterday I was out for PBIS training, and which I did not realize it was going to involve data analysis and using a workbook, which is not my area of interest or expertise, but I'm the idea person. I can give ideas. So it's, yeah, I don't know if it's something that I want to do next year again. We're in phase 1 of the training and the implementation, and so it's just data. I don't like analyzing data. But anywho, so I had a note that 2 of my boys were being themselves, and so I got back. I was not very happy because the 2 days before, they ended up in the opportunity room because they were pushing each other first thing in the morning. And then this morning, one of them started out again, and I was like, get out of my classroom. And I had my door open, of course, and my voice carries, and of course my assistant principal happened to be walking down the hall, and she came. I could hear her heels. I always know it's her coming, and because I said, you are not welcome back in my classroom. And we were about to change classes. I didn't mean all day. He ended up leaving for the day, and then so that I probably didn't handle that the best, but it's like, I don't want to start out my day every day with that nonsense and shenanigans. And we've mixed up our homeroom so those 2 boys don't interact with each other during content instruction, but transitions, whatever. I've already decided I'm gonna come up with a plan over Thanksgiving break, a behavior contract for both of them, because I don't want it to ruin our whole year when they're both good kids and they just are making bad choices right now. And like I said, I'm not gonna have 2 kids ruin my instruction for the rest of everybody else. So that was probably not the best way to handle it, but you know, you mess with me first thing in the morning, that's what you get before my Crystalite energy drinks kick in. That's about all I have for now, because I need to go home and shower so I can go out for my daughter's birthday, because I look, yeah, I can't go out sweaty and gross. I hope everyone has an awesome day. Adele's album is coming out soon. I've already pre-ordered it several days ago. We're to the hours, people, when it's coming out. I can't wait. Love Adele. Of course, she's a ginger. I gotta represent my gingers. And let's see what I bought Dixie Chicks tickets. That's part of my daughter's birthday present. I don't care about their politics. Who cares? That's old news. I love their music. So I cannot wait. Thank you. So I'm really looking forward to that. I hope everyone has an awesome day tomorrow. I don't know if Tia is still in here, Teach Me Tea, but I caught your replay of your scope the other day, and I was so blown away. Your voice is so mesmerizing, so calming, and I was so happy to see you scoping, and I will definitely, there you are, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, she has such a calming, soothing presence, and such a polished speaking voice, and I don't know why you don't scope more, because I was very interested in what you were saying, and I was like, oh, I can calm down. So, I just want to tell you, you did an awesome job. And like I said, Mikey D, you have convinced me to try Tailwind tonight. If you guys didn't watch Mikey D's scope about Tailwind, if you don't even know what it is, I was an H. I've heard of it, but I have never tried it. But I am about to be a Y because I'm going to use it. But yeah, so I am trying to get back on here more regularly. Finally, it took me 2 weeks to get over being sick because I didn't take care of myself. But I'm feeling better. I'm looking forward to having a week off for Thanksgiving because things on my home front are so much better. My husband and I were having some drama earlier because it was all relative to what happened with, you know, the whole traumatic thing with the dog. It caused a big strain on the family. So, things are good with us, and my stepson is going to be at our house, my 6-year-old stepson, the entire week of Thanksgiving. So we're going to be go noodling on my phone a lot. That's what I have him do. So that's another good use for Go Noodle. So I want to say thank you, and everyone have an awesome day tomorrow, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. All right. Oh, I know I'm going to leave it on. I always leave it on my face, and nobody wants to see my sweaty face for the screenshot. I was trying to, earlier at the beginning, I was trying to put it on my, shine brightly in my little bag, not my dollars of cash. All right, so everyone have a great day.